welcome back to my channel Sushmita Elisetla. Hope everyone are doing fine. So in this video I'm going to explain you how to get your refund back from SRM University. Yes, you might have been paid some amount, right? In process of getting an admission into the college, you might have paid some amount. Now you might have changed your mind and you just searched for better university, or because of many reasons you want to cancel your admission over there and you want your refund to get back. Yes, we have this facility. You can get your refund back from the university. So what is the process of getting our refund back from the university? I'm going to explain you very clearly in this video. So myself Sushmita, and if you're watching my video for the first time, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel Sushmita Elisetla. Okay, hopefully this video is going to help you out, because I'm going to explain the guidelines and everything provided by the college very clearly. So now stay with me, follow each and every instruction that I'm going to tell you so that you can get your admission fee back from the college. So let me start the video. So see guys, as I have told you, do you have provisional allotment letter? They'll ask you for the provisional allotment letter. You should press yes, and application number, you should give your application number and date of birth, validate details. Now if you click this, they'll ask you further details about your bank account and everything. So you need to fill those account details and everything that you have provided during your examination time. I mean, you might have been given some account details, right? Like you might have paid some money through one account, right? So only those account details must be given while this process, because if you give another account details, you will not get any kind of refund from them. So let's see the policies that they have. So please check my video completely and move on to the other steps. See, I can't validate my details because I can't enter my application number and date of birth. So let's move on to the important guidelines so that you don't face any problem for this refund. Withdrawal of admission and refund policy. The refund money will be transferred to the bank account as per the cancelled check leave submitted at the time of counseling and admission. So when you might have been provided a bank account, right? So for the same account you are going to get refund. So when you are giving details, you need to give about the exact bank account that you have provided during your admission time or counseling time. The refund money will be affected only by RTGS or NEFT. The paperwork for refund will be initiated only on the date of receipt, okay, of the following documents in original by courier or in person. All receipts towards the payment of fees, counseling call letter, provisional allotment letter, check leaf of the bank to which transfer of money is to be done. So they will actually concentrate on all these things in case money needs to be refunded to some other account. You need to provide all these things, guys, while you apply for the refund status. SRMAP will not be responsible for change, misrepresentation of account information as received and confirmed by you. If all documents submitted for refund are in order, then the time taken to process and effect the transfer of refund money will be 30 days. So you will receive your money after all the refund status process is accepted, will be after 30 working days. Will be done by 30 working days. Kindly note that it is the sole responsibility of the candidate to submit all required documents for timely processing of refund. This is your complete responsibility to provide the complete documents which are necessary. So I have actually explained you, right, what are the documents that are necessary for refund time. So last date of admissions, and this is all okay. 15 days before the formally notified last date of admission, you'll get 100%. Less than 15 days before the formally notified last date of admission, 90%. 15 days or less after the formally notified last date of admission is 80%. 30 days or less but more than 15 days after formally notified last date of admission is 50%. More than 30 days after the formally notified last date of admission is 0%. You won't get anything. So guys, this is the whole process. Validate your things properly, give your application number properly, and date of birth, everything properly, so that you are going to get your refund back very soon. So just follow these steps so that you don't get any confusion also, and please read the guidelines 1 or 2 times, because proceeding to the further steps, you just need to concentrate very well, because once you do a mistake, you cannot be corrected that. So about this refund status, so please never make such mistakes while this process. Follow everything and read my guidelines or listen my guidelines once or twice. And this is my video. If you guys like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, Sushmita Elisetla. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching. Tata, take care.